Okay, welcome to another session in this series. In the previous session, we ended on question number 41. So here we start with question number 42. It says if m base 5 is equal to 1, 2, 3 base 5, find the value of m. So in this question, there's actually a problem here. What's the problem? Here we have base 5, base 5. So I went back and I checked the book, and then I realized that this is supposed to be base 6. Okay, it's supposed to be base 6. Base 6. So the correct question is m base 6 is equal to 1, 2, 3 base 5. So we should find what? The value of m. Okay, so first what we do is convert this into base what? 10. And then after what we get, we convert to what? Base 6. And then we find our m. Okay, so let's do that. So to convert that into base 10, we number our digits 1, 2. Okay, so now do the conversion, which is 1 times 5 squared plus 2 times 5 exponent 1 plus 3 times 5 exponent 0, which will give us 25 plus 10 plus 3, which gives us what? 38. So we need to convert this 38 into what? Base 6. How do we do that? A simple table, 38, 6, and our remainders. 6 goes into 38 how many times? 6 times. Remainder 2. How do we get that? 6 times 6 is what? 36. 38 minus 36 will give us what? 2. That's our remainder, okay? Again, 6 goes into 6 how many times? Once. Remainder what? 0, okay? And then finally, 6 goes into 1 how many times? 0. Remainder 1. So that is our answer, 102 base 6. So our m is equal to 102. Okay, which is D. Cool. Let's move on to question number 43. It says that, let me actually reduce the size of this question. Okay, it says the sum of these three, this, and then this unknown is equal to this. So we need to find this unknown. So what we can do is we first find the sum of this, then the solution of the sum, we take it from this. Subtraction, okay? So that subtraction give us our unknown. So let's first do our addition, which is 10101 plus 1001. Okay, cool. So let's do that. 1 plus 1 give us what? 2. In base 2 is what? 1, 0. Okay, so we put our 0 and then the 1 comes here. Okay, so we have 0 and then the 1 comes here. So 1 plus 0 give us 1. Okay, and then here too we have 1 plus 0 is what? 1. Similarly here we have 0 plus 1 is also what? 1. And then finally we have 1 plus nothing is also what? 1. So this is our sum. So this sum, we need to go and then subtract it from this. We need to go and then we subtract from this. Okay, cool. So how do we do that? Let's write it down. You have 111001 minus this, okay, which is 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, cool. So we have 1 minus 0 is what? 1. Okay, 1. And here we have 0 minus, here we have 0 minus 1 is what? We can do that, so we have to come and borrow from here. But we can't borrow from another 0, so we come back and then we borrow from all the way here to this place. But we know that it has to move from here. And since we're working base 2, whatever we borrow is what? 2 instead of 10. Okay, so we borrow from here to here is what? 2. But then from there we don't stop. We borrow from that 2 and we come here. So what is the remainder over here? The remainder here is 1. And when it comes here, it is what? 2. So that 2 minus this 1 will give us what? 1. So let's move on. Now we come here. 1 minus 0, 1 give us what? 0. Okay, 0. And then since Since we borrowed from here, it will be left with what? 0 here. Okay, 0 here. So now we need to do a subtraction. 0 minus the 1 is kind of impossible. So we need to borrow from here. Okay, so let's go and then we borrow. When we borrow, it is what? 2. So that 2 minus 1 is what? 1. Okay, 1. And then since we borrowed from here, it also becomes what? 0. 0. Okay, so now we need to come and borrow from this one here. When we borrow, it becomes what? 2. Okay, so that's 2 minus this one is what? 1. Okay, 1. And finally here, when we borrow, it becomes what? 0. So now this 0 minus nothing is what? 0. So we just leave it like that. Okay, let me just write it here, but it's the same thing. Okay, so our answer is 11011. So our missing value is this. Okay, do we have it? 11011, which is C. Okay, cool. Let's move on to question number 44. It says if 23 base y is equal to 111 base 2, find the value of y. So we just need to convert everything into base 10. Okay, then we equate. Okay, so how do you convert this? We know how to do it, right? First label 1 0 1 2 3 similar 0 1, then we convert to base 10. Okay, so 2 times y base 1, sorry, exponent 1 plus 3 times y exponent 0 give us what? 1. What do you get? We have 2y plus 3. Okay, cool. Now let's do for the other side. We have 1 is yellow. We have 1 times 2 exponent 3 plus 1 times 2 exponent 2 plus 1 times 2 exponent 1 plus 1 times 2 exponent 0. So that will give us 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, which is equal to what? This is 12 plus 3, 15. So finally we have 2y plus 3 is equal to 15. 2y equals what? 12. So we divide both sides by 2 to get our y. Then finally have y to be equal to 6. Okay, we have 6. Yes, B. Okay, cool. Let's move on to question number 45. It says express this in base 10. Very simple, right? We just label or we number our digits here. 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, so we solve 1 times 4, not 4. 1 times 2 exponent 4, because our base is 2, right? Plus 0 times 2 exponent 3 plus 0 times 2 squared plus 1 times 2 exponent 1 plus 0 times 2 exponent 0. So what do we have? Here we have 16, here we have 0, here we have 0, here we have 2, and here we have 0. So our answer is what? 16 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0, which is what? 18. 18 base 10. So that's our answer, C. Okay, I think we'll have to stop here for now. Thank you so much for watching this session. In the next session, move on to question number 46. Thank you so much. See you again next time. Bye.